I suspect I've reached the pinnacle of my life, and everything is just downhill from now on. Ever since I hit 35 years old a couple days ago, um, pretty sure just this is it. I've peaked out. I've reached my final RPM, and now it's just starting to go back down. If you're watching on video, you'll notice that I have sunglasses on just because this is it. I'm done. I just don't give a fuck anymore. I've reached that stage. Last night, well, earlier this morning, I guess, maybe I suspect 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, I definitely pissed my bed. This is a safe place, right? It wasn't a lot. It was like a dribble, but it was something wet came out of my body. And I'm 35 years old. That shouldn't be happening. God damn it, man! The dream got me. The dream got me so good. I was so comfortable, man. I was just chilling, and I knew, like in my dream, I knew it wasn't my house. I knew it wasn't my bathroom. It was a very foreign place, so I don't know why I just felt so relaxed and just started pissing. But I did, and it felt good. I don't give a fuck. It felt good. A little dribble came out, and I woke up in real life, and I'm like, oh no. My body is shutting down. This is the end. This is it. My body has finally run its course, and now I am reverting back to an infant. That's what happens when you get older. You turn back into a baby. It's the cycle of life. And 35 is it for me. So thank you everyone for being here, tuning into my shenanigans. Happy Monday. Start off your week. Hope it's going good. Hopefully you started off with a dry bed, because if you did, you're doing better than me already. So give you a round of applause. Nice job. Nice job for not pissing in your bed. What are dreams? So if you die in the Matrix, you die in real life. If you die in your dream, you die in real life, or what? Because if you piss in your dreams, you're pissing in real life. So, like, we always just wake up before we die, right? Like if you're dreaming, you're having like this lucid dream, and it's so real. We've all had it, unless you're a psychopath and you don't dream. 99% of us have had dreams. So if you, like, say you fall off a building, someone pushes you off like the Empire State Building, and you're falling and you're tumbling and you're having thoughts in your mind while you're falling off the Empire State Building, plunging to the ground, and right before you hit the ground, you always wake up. You always wake up in bed or on a pool table or being sexed on with someone that you don't want to. Like, wherever you are, you wake up. I just want to know, is life continuous? Like, do we ever really die? Or do you just keep on waking up somewhere? I had these weird thoughts when I was younger. What else is new, man? You always say this shit. You got a disturbed brain, man. You always have weird thoughts. That when, like, maybe we're all in comas. And we're all just, like, meat sacks. Just like, what happens if you get into an accident and you're in a coma, but you're like dreaming, right? Like some dreams you don't know are fake, are dreams. You don't know. So what's to tell you otherwise? Like, what if we're all in comas right now in this weird limbo stage? This brief limbo stage of life. This like, and maybe like when you get it, when you understand your purpose or something like that, you just get taken out and you go to the next chapter, whatever that is. Like you don't exist here on Earth anymore, or what we know as Earth, but you get sucked out and you go to the next stage. I don't know, man. No one fucking knows. If you claim you know what happens when you die, you a goddamn liar. You a goddamn liar. I don't believe you. That's why I can't put all of my chips on if there's a heaven or not. Seems kind of foolish. Also seems kind of foolish to put all your chips on that nothing happens when you die. And it's just black and nothing. Wonder if that's what we spend all of our life trying to figure out. What's the next stage? What happens? Are dreams trying to tell us something? Are they trying to tell us something? Let's look up some shit real quick here. TheSleepDoctor.com. Shout out to the Sleep Doctor. They do not sponsor this podcast because no one sponsors this podcast. My sick, twisted thoughts and the people that listen to this podcast sponsor this podcast. Let's see here. Everyone dreams, but we don't always remember our dreams the next day. Perhaps because of their elusiveness, dreams have interested people throughout history. In ancient cultures, dreams were thought to contain messages from the gods. In the early 20th century, some proposed the idea that dreams held symbolic messages from the subconscious. Even now, experts still don't know exactly why we dream. It's 2023, people, and we still don't know why the fuck we dream. Everyone does it. Everyone sits down and lays down for a good 7 to 9 hours and you just sleep. Where the fuck do you go, man? Where do you go? And sometimes when your head hits that pillow, it feels like 15 seconds and you just slept an entire night or day, depending on what your work schedule is. If you're working the glory holes like a lot lizard, probably sleeping during the day. If you work a corporate job, like most of America, probably sleeping at night. Regardless though, we all do it. We all sleep. And where the fuck do you go, man? These are just like some of the questions that will drive me insane because no one can answer it. But this is why I enjoy indulging in a little hubba hubba juice and a little lucid dream in a tablet. Dreams were thought to contain messages from the gods. Some proposed the idea that dreams held symbolic messages from the subconscious. So what types of shit are you seeing in your dreams? I love trying to decode dreams. I love it so much. Like, what if that's what holds the answer? But we just have no idea how to decipher it. But within our dreams, it's trying so hard. Like, we're trying so hard to tell ourselves what to do, but we can't fucking remember it, for starters. And then, like, when you do remember it, you're like, okay, well, let's see here. I have a horse chest and a lion's mane, but I'm built like a Ken doll from my legs below, like a little Lego creature. So what the fuck does that mean? What does that mean? Why am I 1,600 feet underwater right now in the Titanic, but the Titanic has propellers and now we're flying outside of the ocean and I see an alien, but it's a mermaid. And the mermaid is my mom, but when I look at my mom in the face, it's all blurry, and really what I feel is like the energy of my dad. And it ends up being a school teacher that I had in the 3rd grade, and he's sticking his foot in my ass. What does it mean? What does it all mean? Like, that's how my dreams are. Is that how your dreams are? Some are a little bit more standard, I guess. I've always had this dream where I was in a car, and it's completely black outside, but we're on this bridge, and it reminds me of that bridge, the Golden Gate Bridge in California, and it's pitch black outside, and we're just cooking, and I'm in the passenger seat. I don't know who's driving. There's people in the back. I don't know who it is, and we're just cooking. We're going like 60 to 90 miles per hour in the pitch black on this bridge. And if you look out to the left and if you look out to the right, all you see is just darkness of water. That's all you see. And then all of a sudden, the road just dips down like a roller coaster. Just dips straight down 90 degrees. Whoosh, and my stomach drops, and we're just cruising straight down this road on this bridge. And then I wake up. Had that dream since I was little. That's a reoccurring dream. I don't know what it means. I've thought about it all the time. I just don't know what to put. I don't know what to put into it. I don't know. Maybe dreams are useless, man. Maybe they're useless. Who knows? Like, maybe it's just fragments of things we see in real life. But that's even crazier, man. Real life? Like, what if the dream state is real life and this is not right now? Dude, I'm fucking mental. Just hearing myself say this shit, I am mental. But that's why I'm doing a podcast, because I don't think like most people. Who's to say, man? What makes a dream not... So there's like 2 states of consciousness. When you're dreaming, because you're sleeping for 8 to 9 hours, and you're awake for about like 10 to 11 hours, maybe 8 to 9 hours. I don't know. It's like the same. It's pretty much the same shit. But there were times when I was so depressed growing up that I would just sleep for hours. Sleep. Because sleep was better than real life. Because anything is possible in your dreams. Like, there are some things you can do to control it. I got really into it. I would go to bed and I'd be like, all right, man, you're going to control this shit. You're gonna be living in a mansion. You're gonna have the cars you want. You're gonna be like on top of your game. It's gonna be fun. It's just gonna be fun. There's like no stress in your dreams. Nightmare, that's another scenario there. You want to talk about some stress? You have one of Jay's nightmares. You gonna piss yourself like I did this morning. But when you sleep and you have like a pleasant dream, there's nothing really better. I love that. I wonder if there's a way... Well, some celebrities, right? Some rich people in this state of consciousness right now, where we're all listening to this and I'm talking, probably feel like they're in a dream, right? Probably feel like they're in a dream, just living their best life, and life is a blessing, and like you couldn't even imagine another life because of how great it is. You have everything you want. And some people go to sleep to get that. Some people are fortunate enough to just live that in real life when they wake up. And there's another, so I looked at the other side of the coin with this as well. For the people that have everything and love their life, I mean, that's great, it's amazing. But they have to be so afraid of dying. Because what could possibly be better than what they're living right now? You have everything. Like, think of a character like Jeff Bezos. Literally has everything. Why the fuck would you want to die? You do not want to die. You have to be petrified of dying because there's no way that it could be better. I shouldn't say no, there's no way, but I mean, life is pretty damn good right now. You can have anything and everything. The world is your oyster. Like, that is the ultimate freedom. He has it. Quite a few people have it. Like Jay-Z has it, Beyonce has it. But what does that life look like? Like, they get a little bit older? Are they more afraid to die than people that don't have anything? I would assume so. Like, people that are in the gutter are just like, man, fuck life, fuck this. This is horrible, dude. This sucks. Waking up every goddamn morning. I don't know how I'm gonna eat. I don't know who my kid is. My ex-wife took everything. I shit the bed again. I wish I had a bed to shit in. I don't know where I'm gonna shower. You know, like all fucked up on opioids and heroin, and pills and shit, Xanax. Living in a gutter. Like, dude, I can't wait to die. Because anything is better than what I'm going through right now. So it's just crazy to me how there's those two completely different consciousness at the same exact time. People are living in two completely different worlds. You don't believe it, it's true. You don't believe it, it's still true. And that's always been mind-boggling to me, man. We're all the human race. We're all the same species, except, like, people's consciousness, the way they live life, it's a completely different fucking world, man. Completely different. And I wonder so much, like, how can everyone reach their maximum potential? Like, what are you supposed to be doing? How do you reach is it the location? I know a lot of it is, like, just dumb luck, man. Just who your parents were, like, where you were conceived. People that live in the USA are the 1% of the world. So that's like winning the fucking lottery just by living in the USA. We take that for granted. Man, life is wild. Life is weird. What is the next stage? What's the next stage? I want to be a fucking octopus. That would be sick. Just be an octopus in space. Not even the water. Octopus in space. You guys understand how big space is? It's always expanding. It's always expanding. To think that we are the only things, the only organisms in the fucking space, in the galaxies, in the universes, you're out of your goddamn mind. So if you die, I wonder if you transport to a different galaxy, universe, you know? Time is endless. So I understand. I hear a lot of arguments saying that I've even said this, that being alive is so rare. It's astronomical that being alive, like being conscious, what we are, is so rare. Okay, but listen. if time is infinite, there was always going to be an existence. Like, what's the rush? Time is forever. It doesn't end. So of course we have consciousness at one time. I don't give a fuck if it takes 100,000 years, if it takes 1,000,000,000 years. It was going to happen. Time is endless. It was going to happen. All the mistakes were going to weed itself out, and then the perfect creation was going to happen because there is no time. It was going to happen. You were going to be born. Just give it some time. And time is endless. So it was going to happen. So when you die again, that sounds weird, right? When you die again. I don't know if that's real or not, but I'm going to say it. When you die again, you will not exist, but time is endless. So eventually, you will come back. You will be in another form. That's just my guess. Doesn't mean that you'll be another human. It doesn't mean that you're gonna remember your past life. Like, how would that make any sense? You have your brain right now. You have your consciousness right now. It doesn't carry over until like the next chapter, I wouldn't think. But there are cases where people are like, I remember my past life. I was a World War I fighter jet pilot, and I died. Like, someone shot me down, I crashed at this exact area in the ocean. And then, like, historians will go look at it, and it actually did fucking happen. And it's a 6-year-old that's telling the story. So you're like, how would he possibly know? There are cases like that. I think I'm gonna be sick. There's just so much shit that's unexplained. It's perplexing, goddammit. What am I supposed to do with this information? I guess what we can do is like do our best, try our best. Try our best and see where it leads. Take the opportunities that come our way and ride it. Ride that wave, baby. I was on my motorcycle today and I was like, dude, some people play by the rules like to the fucking T. Play by the rules, like never break the law, like do everything they're supposed to, you know, just like the perfect model citizen. Like, think of that person, but then sometimes get whacked by a fucking school bus. Just get taken out of life. Just dumb luck. Just ripped. Just a bicycle comes out of the corner and just clips them. Their legs are gone. Then they get hit by a car. Now their head's gone. Just die. You know, the perfect model citizen who played by the rules, never broke any laws, gets taken out of life accidentally. You know? And it's like, are you happy that you did that? Are you happy that you lived like that? Even though your life ended quicker than someone that had broken some laws and was out there having fun living their best life, I guess. I don't know, maybe the person that is the model citizen was living their best life and thought that they were doing good. I don't know, but tomorrow's not promised. So your bed is not promised to be dry when you wake up each morning. Let's just say that. Oh boy, what an episode. I'm like having a panic attack. Just because I don't know what to do with this information that I'm just spewing out. There's too much information that we're unsure of. Like, why do we dream? We still don't know why we dream. What happens when you die? No one knows. You can tell me. You can tell me some shit. But regardless of what happens, I hope I see you all on the other side, and we're gonna wrap this up. I've wasted too much of your time. So I appreciate you guys. Appreciate you for listening. You probably think I'm an insane person, and that's fair. That's fair. I'm not even gonna dispute it. That's fair. I'm sorry if you don't want to be my friend after hearing this episode. Completely fine. But just know that I love you, and I hope you wake up in a dry bed. We'll see you all on the next one.